You've seen it, right? You know a place that has the most incredible food, the best service, but they're just not making it. Meanwhile, some other spot down the street is always packed, and it's all because of their online buzz. So, what's the deal? Well, the secret ingredient a lot of the time isn't even in the kitchen. It's online. Let's really get into what that means. So for today's explainer, we're pulling all these ideas from Gastronomy, e-marketing, and All Restaurants Globally by Fadi Alkhatib. This book really lays out a fantastic roadmap for any culinary business that wants to win in the digital world, and we're going to walk through the big ideas together. You know, the rules of the game have just completely changed. Of course, amazing food and a welcoming vibe will always be at the heart of it all. But that's just not enough anymore. There's a whole new pillar of success, and it's built entirely in the digital world, from plate to pixel. I want you to think about it like this. Your online presence is your new storefront. It's your sign, it's your menu in the window, it's that welcoming smile at the door, and it's all happening before anyone even thinks about walking in. If people can't find you online, then for a huge chunk of your potential customers, you basically don't exist. Okay, so how do you build this digital foundation? Well, the source material gives us this really powerful way to think about it. It's called the marketing electronic route. And believe me, it is the key to pretty much everything we're about to cover. And let's be super clear here. This is not just about having a website. The marketing electronic route is your entire digital ecosystem. It's the anchor for every single thing you do online, from the moment someone discovers you to the moment they place an order. And this image just illustrates the idea perfectly. The part of the plant you see, the beautiful food, the great service, all that good stuff, that's what customers see and experience. But what's holding it all up? What's feeding it? It's that complex system of routes underground. That's your website, your social media, your SEO. Without strong digital roots, the business is just going to wither. So this root system, it's doing some serious heavy lifting for you. It's how new customers actually find you in the first place. It's where you manage your reputation and build trust through reviews. It gives you all the data you need to make smarter business decisions. Honestly, in today's market, it's just not optional. And it's the only place you can really tell your unique story to the world. All right, so theory is great, but how do you actually grow this thing? Let's get practical. Think of yourself as a digital gardener. We're going to go through the essential steps for planting and nurturing your own digital presence. First things first, you can't just start digging holes everywhere. You need a plan. The book really hammers home the idea of using SMART goals. That means your goals need to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So something like increase online orders by 20% in the next 3 months. Now that's a SMART goal. Now let's look at the core parts of this root system. First, you've got your website. That's your home base, your digital storefront. Then there's your Google My Business profile. That's like the big, bright sign on the highway pointing people your way. Your social media, well, that's your community, your amplifier. And finally, your online ordering and reservation systems, that's your digital cash register. Every single one is vital. Let's just focus on the website for a second, because it's the absolute blueprint for everything else. It's the sun that the rest of your digital planets revolve around. All roads have to lead back here. And it needs to have amazing, mouth-watering photos, it has to work perfectly on a phone, and it needs to scream, order now, or book a table loud and clear. So, if your website is the trunk of the tree, your social media accounts are the branches. They reach out, they connect you with the world, they let you talk to your community. And, most importantly, they guide people back to your central hub, the website, where they can actually spend money. They make your brand feel alive. And if you want to kick things into a higher gear, well, that's where digital advertising comes in. Think of it like a megaphone. It lets you strategically broadcast your message directly to the people who are most likely to love what you do, really extending the reach of that whole root system. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Building all this stuff from scratch sounds, well, it sounds like a lot of work. And that's where the book brings up a case study, the AllRestaurants platform. You can think of it as the perfect, fertile soil to help all this digital growth happen more easily. The whole idea with an ecosystem like this is to simplify everything. It brings all those different pieces we just talked about, the website, an app, promo tools like featuring top recipes, even your advertising. It puts it all under one roof. It's meant to be a single, holistic solution to a very complex problem. And really, this is the goal, right? A sleek, all-in-one system where managing your online world isn't 12 different jobs, but one streamlined flow. It takes that complicated web of digital routes and turns it into a powerful tool that you can actually manage. This quote from the author Fadi Alkhatib just wraps it all up perfectly. Your marketing electronic route, it isn't some set it and forget it task. It's the living, breathing digital heartbeat of your business. It is always on and it's always working for you. So, once these digital roots are planted and they're strong, what's next? Well, technology isn't slowing down. With things like AI-powered menus and hyper-personalized marketing just around the corner, this digital garden is just going to keep on growing. The real question is, how are you going to keep tending to it so you don't just survive, but you absolutely thrive?